Hey, and welcome to another vlog. I actually don't really know what I'm going to be sharing. I have a few things that I'm going to share in this video, but I didn't plan a whole lot for filming this week for the vlogging channel just because we're getting into a summer routine now. We ended our digital learning, our e-learning program last Thursday, so we're actually taking all of their school stuff up to the school this week, dropping off their Chromebooks and all of that kind of stuff that the school let us use during this time. And I actually created a whole little schedule for us for the summer, which I will be sharing in just a few minutes with you guys. So I'm super excited to share all of that. I actually also did, I planned out themed weeks for the rest of the summer. So I will be sharing all of that stuff with you guys in this video, but I'm also gonna be throughout the summer, I'm gonna try to film a lot of this stuff so that way each week I can update you guys and give you all of those resources in case you guys wanna do some of the stuff with your kids too. And I'm actually gonna keep everything on my blog, so if you don't follow my blog, it is just amydarley.com. And it's gonna have where you can literally go there and download all the resources. There were a few things that I bought off of Teachers Pay Teachers for my kids, but it was more learning resources. But I think all the activities and everything that I found were, I'm pretty sure that all of that stuff was free. So I'll show you guys all that in just a minute. But we've been doing a little routine for the last few days and it's been working out really good. I am gonna give myself grace throughout the summer, and if we don't get to if we get off of our routine for a day or two, then it's not a big deal. But I did want to have some sort of routine during the summer, otherwise my kids will sleep till like 10, 11 o'clock, and then we won't go to bed until really late, so which has been pretty much normal the last few weeks. We've been going to bed pretty late and getting up super late as well. So I did want to try to get them back into some sort of routine after all of this has been going on. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna show you guys my outfit really quick. I did not wash my hair last night. I had planned on working out this morning, and then that did not happen. So I'm planning on going for a run later on this evening, and then I can wash my hair later. So I just threw my hair up, and that's why I love these headbands, is because, which my hair isn't like super dirty. I feel like, I think I washed it a couple days ago, but I can't go like 3 or 4 days without washing my hair. I have to wash my hair every 2 to 3 days max, just because, I don't know, my hair will like literally stick into a ponytail if I've had it like that and haven't washed it. But anyways, I love these headbands because it makes me look somewhat put together when I just throw my hair up and put this on. It definitely looks so much better than without. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my outfit really quick. All right, so I showed you my headband. Now this is my shirt. How cute is this shirt? This is another one of those shirts that I got from Stella Rose Monograms and Such. And they have all the states, so you can get whatever state you want. You can also get your name, mama, whatever you want. They do all kind of custom stuff, but I loved the floral and I love this like olive green color. And then these shorts are the Wild Fable shorts from Target. And I actually had to size up with these. They're a little bit tight. And my friend Jessie actually has these in white and in the darker blue. And she said these ones are the ones that run the smallest. It's so weird. It's like the wash of the jeans. They size differently. It's so weird. Anyways, so this is just what I have on. I love these shorts though. I feel like they look short almost because they come up right here, but then they're just long enough in the back because of all the fringe and everything. So anyways, that is what I'm wearing today. And I'm gonna go show you guys what I did for their schedule and everything. So this is our hutch, and what I did was I put all of their stuff in here. It is so not organized yet, but just ignore this, okay? So this is the book that Kaysen's reading this week. I'll share it with you in a minute. But basically the stuff that we're using is up here, and then the books that I'm using for this week are right here. I'm gonna pull this stuff out real quick though. So these are the main two things that I'm using each day. This is my binder, and it's got like the kids reading and math stuff in here. But anyways, I printed off this summer schedule, which I'll link this below. I'll give you this actual summer schedule, but then there's also a blank one where you could fill in your own. But if you guys want me to do a routine, like a new morning routine over here on this channel, let me know, and I can kind of share as we go through all of this. But this just lays out what our morning is gonna look like. And then, so the first thing that we start with is they do their morning routine, and then we do our Bible time. And so this is the children's daily devotional Bible that we've been using, and I love it. It was actually from my cousin. They gave us this a while back, and they used it when they were younger. So anyways, we love it. You start with, you have a Bible story each day, and then you have a prayer, and then you have a memory verse. And it actually does it where you can memorize parts of the memory verse each day. But we just wrote them on these little cards here, and I have them by week. And so this is the first week, Genesis 1:16. So they just memorize this, and we do it each day. We start with the memory verse of the day, then we do our story of the day. Let me get back to that. So then we do our story of the day, and then whatever the prayer was at the bottom, we talk about it together. And then, I forgot to pull these out. So then, right after we get done doing that, so I try to do this while we're eating breakfast. So it's breakfast and Bible time. So it doesn't take us very long to do this. It's super easy. And we talk about whatever the story was for the day. Then when we're done, they have their gratitude journal. And let's see, I'll just take you. So like each day, and then this is what the inside of their gratitude journal looks like, and it has something different each day. So on this day, Gracie June had to write 3 people in her family that she was grateful for. And then with Gracie June, I actually read the verse with her, and then after they read the verse, they have to write what they learned from the verse. And then here is the prayer that we prayed together after they are done with this. And then here they have to finish out their own prayer. So Kason does basically everything by himself, and when he's done, I read it. And then Gracie June, I do have to help her a little bit along the way. But I love this. It gets them thinking about things that they're grateful for. Some of the things, I mean, each day it's something different. So like this one was 3 reasons you're grateful for your body. And then the Bible verse will go with something to do with that, with your body. And then here, 3 things, or 3 people you love and are grateful for. 3 ways God made you different from everyone else. I just love this thing. But this is on Amazon, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so good for kids. I mean, you could do it with your kids even if they're not in kindergarten. I feel like you could do it with them and fill it out for them and still talk about it. But it's definitely good for kids that can write and do all of this stuff on their own too. So anyways, I'll link that down in the description box too. So after we have our Bible time, then we move on to school review. And what I like to do for this is the kids are keeping a reading log for the summer. So they're reading a book. Gracie June read this one to me, Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. And then Kason is reading a chapter book right now called Don't Diss My Abilities, and it's by Adrian Peterson, a football player. So that's what they're doing for reading. And then I'm also doing some reading fluency with Gracie June each day. So we will do the same fluency sheet every day during the week, and I time her on 1 minute, and she just tries to beat how many words she had the last time. It just helps with fluency, and I feel like she could definitely use some work on that. And then I also printed off a bunch of different activities. These are just addition fact mystery pictures that I got off of Teachers Pay Teachers. This one's for Gracie June, it's addition facts. And then I got some with multiplication facts for Kason. And they'll just do 1 of these sheets a week, which will be a lot of fun for them. And then for Kason, I printed this off of the Learning Resources website. It is all free. Like everything that I printed was free off of that website. And for him, it just has a language, a math, geography, science, and then a little question for them to do each day. This you could make them write in a journal. So far we've just been talking about them out loud, but you could definitely use this for journal writing too. And then in the back of my notebook, I have some things that I printed off for fun activities for the weekly themed things that we're going to be doing this summer. So just so you guys don't think I'm crazy, I'm not doing a ton of school review with them, just something small each day, and some days we might end up missing this, and I'm not gonna freak out about it, but like I said, we're trying to read daily. I'm doing the reading fluency with Gracie June daily, and then Kaysen is doing those 4 or 5 questions daily for each subject. And then with Gracie June, I'm also doing a little game. So one day I will do a sight word game. So this is a little sight word game that I printed off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And then on the next day, we do a math. So we take turns, and this one's a math fluency game. So it's got like different, you start with 1s facts and then you go to 2s. So once she has these fluently, then we'll keep moving on through. But I got all of these resources right here from Teachers Pay Teachers. So then that's our learning game, and after all of that, then we have our weekly themed activity. So whatever I came up with for the week is what we'll do next. So this week was actually summer kickoff week, so I didn't plan a ton of different things just because we are trying to get into this routine. But basically we're talking about all things summer this week. And so the first thing that I did was, on the first day we read this little book. It's called Secrets of the Seashore. It's a cute little book, and it's about a lot of different little sea creatures. So we read that book, and then I picked out a bunch of other books that kind of go with the theme of summer or the beach. So I didn't have a ton of just summer books, but I didn't want to go buy anything, and I could use there's a website called Epic that our school uses, and the kids both have accounts, so I could go on there and look for some books too, and they could read some of those books. But I went through and found some really cute books that look like, you know, they're summery or beachy and things that my kids like to read. Most of these are from Gracie June's room, but Kaysen's reading his little Adrian Peterson book each day too. So I didn't want to do too much. But then I have a few other activities that we're going to be doing this week. We're going to be tie-dyeing some shirts. We're going to have an outdoor movie night as long as it doesn't rain on Friday. Trying to think of what else I planned. A popsicle day. A few different things, but my plan is to be able to share all of this stuff with you guys throughout the summer, and then have all of the resources available for you to download and do with your own kids if you see anything that you like. So basically I think the only thing that I ended up purchasing were the learning resources off of Teachers Pay Teachers, and everything else that I found was free. Now, of course, if you're wanting to do some of the activities, you might have to buy the crafts or whatever with them. But I will be sharing all of that stuff as we go through and do them each week. So I'm gonna try to, so it might be like a week behind. We'll do our summer kickoff stuff this week, film it, and then share it with you either Sunday or Thursday. I'm trying to be able to do it on Sunday. I just don't wanna, you know, get in over my head and feel like we're doing all of these things and I have to get them out super quick. I don't know. What I want to do though is put everything on my blog and also have the videos so you guys can go through and see kind of how we do everything, and just be able to provide you guys with some fun ideas and it all be planned out for you. I don't want you to have to think this summer. I want you to be able to use this stuff, and then of course if you want to take out things or add things of your own, you can, but just give you a ton of resources that you can just print and use, or resources that you can just, you know, find different activities to do with your kids, and it's all planned for you and you don't have to think, because I know that right now thinking is hard for me. So anyways, I planned all of that stuff out. There's gonna be I'm gonna try to think of a bunch of them off the top of my head, but I know we have like a dinosaur week, a Frozen week, a Harry Potter, patriotic week, or it's like 4th of July week, which actually we might end up doing that the week before 4th of July, so that way you guys can see it and use all those activities the actual week of 4th of July. Is kind of what I'm hoping. And then we have Shark Week. I don't know. I planned Olympics week, which that will be super fun. So I'm planning all of this stuff out. I'm planning on sharing all this stuff with you guys, and I hope you're excited about it. I hope it gives you a bunch of ideas on things that you can do with your kids at home this summer where you don't have to actually go out and do these things, because I know most of us are gonna be at home and not really going a ton of places. But anyways, I really, really hope that this is helpful for you guys. So, it is 3:30. I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else I want to share with you guys. Oh, I got some stuff from Amazon, so maybe I'll share with you what I just got in the mail. I haven't opened the boxes yet. I plan on organizing our entire kitchen and redoing some stuff, so I ordered some things off of Amazon for that. And yeah, so I'll share with you guys some of that stuff real quick. Always laying around, sweet boy, and always have laundry to put up. At least they're folded. Those need to be hung up. But anyways, okay, so I got some stuff in from Amazon. I went ahead and pulled everything out of the boxes so I could show you real quick. But the first thing I wanted to show you guys is this new Bible that I got. It's a journaling Bible, and I'm so excited to use it. There is a girl named Jenny. Her Instagram handle is Christian Girls, and she recommended this journaling Bible. She has so many journaling pages on her Instagram account, and then she also does tons of different devotionals and things on her Instagram account. So I'll leave her Instagram below, but she recommended getting this one, and then she also recommended these little pens. And so I got those. So I'm gonna start doing some Bible journaling while I do my quiet time, which I'm really, really excited about. Okay, and then I'll jump to this real quick. So I've been complaining about the couch upstairs in the playroom forever, and it's a huge, I'd flip you around, but our couch is massive upstairs, and it's like a faux leather, and all of the leather stuff is starting to peel off really bad. So it looks horrible, and I really want to get rid of it, but it's a sleeper sofa and super, super heavy, and it's actually a really, really nice size. So I decided that we would keep the couch and not worry about trying to take it apart or trying to get it downstairs or anything like that. And so I got this slip cover off of Amazon. It was only like, I want to say it was like $27. So I figured it is a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. Here, I'll show you. So it looks like it's more of like a dark gray, and I thought the gray that I was getting was like a lighter gray, but it's okay. I think it'll be fine up there. We're not really trying to redo the room yet. We are gonna end up doing that eventually, but I figured this would be really good just to keep it from like all the faux leather stuff peeling off all over the floor, and then it'll look a little bit nicer. So I got that for upstairs, and then I got some of our stuff for the kitchen organization came in. I'm waiting on a few more things, but these are little drawer dividers, and so you can like push on this and open it and like make it longer, and you can organize your drawers. And then this is a new pot and pan organizer, so I got that. And then this one, oh, this is like, I think this goes underneath your sink. Honestly, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a rack organizer. Oh, I got this because oh my goodness, you guys, I've ordered so much stuff lately for the kitchen. So this I got to put all of our like Ziploc bags and things like that on. So I'll have to show you guys when it's all put together. Anyways, I plan on redoing the kitchen and doing all the organization stuff soon, so I'll share with you guys how all of this turns out. That'll actually be on my cleaning channel. Chance keeps walkie-talkieing me while I'm trying to film. But anyways, that video is gonna go on my cleaning channel, and I can't wait to show you guys how I reorganize the kitchen. Okay, it is now a few hours later, and me and Gracie Jr. just got back home. I debated on whether I wanted to even share this or not, because when I share stuff like this, I get ripped apart, and I don't usually talk about it. I don't know. But we all have our own opinions on things, but Gracie June, we just got back from, she had tumbling, and there were only 2 girls in her tumbling class. So before everybody like freaks out on the internet and goes crazy, there were only 2 girls and then the coach. So the tumbling coach and then the 2 girls, and the other girl that's doing it with her is actually in the neighborhood, and they've been playing together anyways, and they've been around each other a ton. So we've basically been letting our kids play with some of the other kids in the neighborhood, and I know this is gonna be like crazy, but I know some of you are not gonna agree with that, and that's okay. That's totally your opinion. But our state has opened back up. If my kids had any like high risk factors or like low immunity or disorders or anything like that, then no, we would definitely not be doing any of this stuff. But we basically stay at home most of the time, and then our kids sometimes play with some of the kids in the neighborhood. And then Gracie June has started back tumbling. This is week 3, and like I said, there's only 1 other girl in the tumbling class with her right now, and the coach. So they're in there, they wipe between classes as well. They like clean everything between the classes. So that's where we were at. And then also Kaysen has started back baseball practice, and they stay 6 feet apart the entire time. And I just feel like it's great for us because we have something else to do. And like I said, not everybody's gonna agree with that, and that's okay. But I figured I would share, even though I don't know why I'm sharing, you guys. I usually don't share stuff like this, but anyways, that's where we were, and it was great. So now we're back home, and I put some barbecue chicken in the crock pot this morning. I say this morning, but it was more around like 1 o'clock, 12:30, something around there. And I just put some chicken in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce, and then Chance has already shredded it for me. So that's what we're gonna be having on some little rolls. And then we actually have some leftover mac and cheese that we cooked the other day. So that's what we're gonna be eating for dinner. It is almost 6 o'clock, and Kaysen was on a little bike ride. Chance is outside fishing. And so I'm just waiting on them to come back inside so that we can all eat dinner. And then I was thinking we might end up doing some sort of like game night or something tonight. Just play a couple of board games, or if we're not feeling that, maybe watch a movie. I don't know, we'll see. But yay, how was fishing? Did you catch anything?
I did not.
Why didn't you catch anything? They weren't biting?
No, I had bites. I couldn't yank them in.
Oh. So it was all on you, huh?
Terrible fishing technique.
Man. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna clean this kitchen really quick since it's a huge mess. I had some groceries delivered today too, from Kroger. And actually it was the first day that I think I had almost everything delivered. I had paper towels, which is the first time that they've ever had paper towels for us. And everything else, I mean, the only thing I didn't get was chicken that I asked for, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put all this other stuff back up. I've already put most of it up. I just have a few things to put away and unload dishes, and then we can start eating dinner.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Alright, so they're watching America's Got Talent, but I wanted to show you guys our chore chart really quick. So I'm going to take it in our bedroom so I can actually talk where you can hear me. So I came in the bedroom so I can show you guys this chore chart really quick. It is so loud in there, so I couldn't talk. But I wanted to show y'all how we're doing chores and kind of update you guys a little bit on that really quick. This is what their chore chart looks like, and I actually made this a free download for you guys too in case you want to download. And I just printed 2 to a sheet. Now you could also print 1 to a sheet or however many you want. And I have it where it's a pink copy, I have a blue copy, and then I also have one that is just black and white, so you could print it on colored paper or just have it on black and white, whatever you want to do. But basically all I did was write whose chore chart it was and then their chores that they have each week. Now, not every single one of these they're going to do every single day. Obviously, they're not going to be cleaning baseboards every single day unless I wanted to break it up a little bit over the week. But we are not doing baseboards every single day. And we still need to go clean the kitchen, so they will be wiping down the table. And basically, like, what my plan is they've been making their beds every day since we've been doing e-learning. They are really, really good about that. And so I don't even have to ask them anymore, and they make their bed before they even do anything in the mornings because they know they can't watch TV, they can't get on iPads or do anything else until that is done. So another thing is they both help me with the dishwasher. So Gracie June usually helps me unload, Kaysen helps me load, and just whenever I tell them to, and they've been doing a really good job with that. Cleaning their rooms are not always going to be a mess, so they only have to clean when I tell them to. Same with the playroom. Feeding Cooper, usually Kaysen feeds Cooper in the morning, and then Gracie June feeds him at night. And then with the laundry, it's just helping me put their laundry away. I fold it myself, and sometimes I do have them help me, but usually I just have them help me put it up. Wiping the table, they still need to go wipe the table tonight, so they'll both get a dot for that. And then baseboards, obviously, is not going to be every single day, but I could break it up over the week and make them do different areas, but I'll probably just pick one day where they have to go around and do baseboards. Then for bonus checks, that's just when they do something extra special that I notice, like behavior-wise, or maybe they did something without me asking them to. This is basically, I've been using this for like really good behavior or something, I don't know. So like earlier, Kaysen, as soon as I asked him to do something, like he just jumped up and did it. So he got a bonus check for that. And then fines are when they pitch a fit or don't listen or do something with bad behavior. I give them a fine for that, especially if it's something that they do often, like crying or whining when I tell them to get off the iPad or something like that. Then I'll give them a fine for that. And at the end of the week, we total up how much they made that week. We add their bonus to it, and then we take away whatever their fines are, and then that's their total paycheck, and then they're going to be getting paid on Sundays. So right now we've chosen to do 50 cents a dot, and then 50 cents a bonus check, and 50 cents a fine, just because it was easiest for us to keep up with it that way. Like I said, this is the first week that we are doing this, so we're just gonna kind of do trial and error for the first few weeks and see how it works. If we need to up the amount, then we will. If we need to take away some, we will. And also, I just think that it's gonna be a learning process for all of us. And also, I wanted to say, so when we pay them on Sunday, they have their spend, their save, and their tithe jar. So they will tithe 10%, they will save 10%, and then they will get to spend whatever the rest is. They have been so into Roblox lately, and they've been wanting to buy Robux, which I don't know if you know what that is, but basically they can like buy things for their character and all that kind of stuff. And so I've been telling them, Kaysen had a little bit of money saved up, well, in his spend jar. He had a little bit of money in his spend jar, and so he bought $5 worth of Robux, and it makes me cringe inside to know that he's spending money on that. But at the same time, I'm like, well, it was his money, and so he's gonna spend it how he wants to. And that's the point of letting them earn money and like figure out what's important. Is it more important to save for something big, which they do have to save anyways, but is it more important to keep saving your spend money so that you can buy something bigger, or is it better to blow your money on these Robux on the internet, you know, so that you can buy a cool pet or whatever for your character? So I'm gonna let them choose and make those decisions with their money. As much as it makes me cringe that they're spending money on that, it's money that they have earned, and I get to spend my money how I want to spend it. So I'm gonna let them spend their money how they want to spend it, obviously, as long as it's not like something crazy. But I think it's gonna go really, really well. Gracie June's really, really excited about it too, because she's wanting to buy Robux as well, and she hasn't had the money yet. So on Sunday, we'll count up how many dots they have. We'll have them actually sit down with us, and we'll have a Sunday meeting, and we'll have them actually sit down with us, count up all their money, and add their bonus checks in, and then also take away, like, we'll have them count that out, and then how much fines they're gonna have to give back to us. And then we're gonna have them count out, like, we're gonna tell them how we figure out the 10%. And watch them put it in their jars. We're gonna actually use cash and coins so that they can count, they can use it as a math lesson as well. So I'm really excited about it, and I feel like the chart will help a lot, because they've been getting really excited about putting the dots on their chart and just seeing like, oh, we've done a ton this week, and every single time I've asked them to do something, they've jumped right to it. They haven't complained, not once. Actually, I take that back. Gracie June did complain this morning about making her bed, but as soon as I said, hey, as soon as you're done making your bed, you get to put a dot on the chart, she's like, oh yeah. And so she takes off upstairs and goes and makes her bed, and doesn't, like, it takes her 2 seconds to make her bed anyways, but I feel like the chart is working well so far. But like I said, we'll do some little tweaks to our system, and feel free to use however much money you want to use if you end up using this chart. I am just trying to do things that work for my family, and of course you guys do what works for your family, but as long as it's something that would work for you, I want to make your job easier as a parent and give you some tools that you can just print off. Like I said earlier about the whole like summer thing, I'm just trying to provide you guys with some things that are working for us and make things a little bit easier, but I hope it helps. So anyways, if you want to download that, I will have it in the description box below. All right, so now that I've shown you guys that, I am gonna go in there. We're gonna finish watching America's Got Talent. I don't know if we're gonna play any games. We might end up playing some, or just watching that and then getting the kids in the shower and everything. It's already 7:40, so hoping we can get them to bed by 9 o'clock tonight. That is my goal. Y'all let me know, what time are your kids going to bed lately? Because I feel like we have been up so late and I cannot get them to go to bed early. But I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here, and it was fun. It was fun to be able to just pick up the camera and talk to you guys and kind of share what's going on with us. And I know it's a little bit different, not doing voiceover and all of that, but it was fun, and I'm hoping that I can do this more often and just kind of chat with you guys a little bit. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know, and in the next vlog I will answer some of those questions. If you have any videos you want to see over here, then let me know that too. And if you just have any ideas, I hope that you guys enjoy these videos and hanging out with me as much as I love hanging out with y'all. I can't even talk. But I'm gonna go in there and we're just gonna chill out for the rest of the night. So I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.